So it's about 12:20 in the afternoon. I'm just kind of getting my butt in gear to do really not much of anything today. I do have to go to work like late tonight, but I got hours before that's an issue. So right now I am just kind of sitting around doing my makeup. And once that's done, I am going to play some more Psychonauts. I'm not entirely sure why the game kept crashing last night, but I'm gonna make it work. So, yeah, eyelash curler. I don't know why I ever really bother with this thing. I don't really see huge results from it. And if I can't see huge results, I doubt anybody on the street is noticing. So where am I? Oh, that was the thing I wanted to turn off real quick. Okay. So yeah, I'm just yeah. So I don't use like a lot of concealer or anything. Anyone who's seen any of my makeup videos before knows that. Kitties, will you stop attacking each other, please? Just, why can't we all get along? So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure I actually like cleaned my brush off half-acidly last time I used it, so I'm not getting a random color. So this is really what I have been using for makeup, for eye color, for the past couple of months. It's really just mica powder. Pigmented mica powder. It's a lot better for the environment and your skin than regular glitter. As you can see, it's by a company called Atom Tech. I got this off of Amazon. But yeah, as you can see, I have a whole freaking box of just different colored powders. I got quite a selection here. Yep, it's pretty much just the white I like using. Yeah, there's actually like, there's the pearlescent white. Okay, cool. But yeah, so like you actually have like the same color with different shines, and it's quite the selection. And it was actually really cheap too. It's a lot of color and a lot of sparkle for, I think it was under 20 bucks actually. I think it was in the teens. So yeah, I highly recommend Atom Tech mica powders. It makes me smile. So yeah. And I'm just kind of doing like a basic style that I've been doing a lot lately, which is just kind of the two color. I'm gonna highlight. So I'm just starting with the purple. And I'm not a big fan of harsh, distinct lines, except for when it comes to my eyeliner. So I try to blend as much as I can. There we go, there's some purple. As you'll notice, I didn't use any kind of like primer or anything. I don't have any like special moisturizer on or anything like that. This is just straight up mica powder on clean skin. And so that's the kind of pigmentation you can get from that. Let me pull up the camera that doesn't have a delay. Alright, so You can kind of see how the light hits in different ways. Let me turn on my other lights. You can. Too much light. Yes. Let's turn that back off. There we go. And so, big trick when it comes to doing cosmetics, and yes, I am a professional, is anything you do on one side, you immediately repeat the step on the other side, because if you try and replicate like 5 steps in a row, you're just asking for trouble. So try and keep the symmetry as much as you can throughout the process. Alrighty. So I now have purple eyelids, or half purple eyelids. Blend a little more right there. Okay. So now, if I had all the tools that I wanted and spent way too much money on them and stuff, I'll just grab another brush in the exact same shape as this one. However, I don't have another brush exactly like this one, so I'm just going to get rid of any excess by rubbing it on my hands and rub it off like that. Okay, so next we're going to move on to, first let's close up the bag so I don't purple sparkle my entire life. Now we're going to get some of this turquoise going. Hum. See if I can get that a little bit more. trying to like wonder how interesting this video can actually be for you guys. I'm not sure how much you can actually see with the way that my camera is set up. I'm not sure this is an ideal layout for a makeup video, honestly. But whatever. Okay. Alright, I got my purple, I got my turquoise. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a highlight. Once again, this half-ass cleaning technique known to man. Okay. So there's actually two kinds of white in here. You have silver white and you have the pearl white. Now the pearl white has a little bit of a pink sheen to it. I don't know how much you can see that reflecting or what. Whatever. So there's a little bit of a pink shimmer to the pearl white. That's what I'm going with today. And I tend to really go overboard with this stuff. Cheekbone. Under the brow. And for good measure, I like to just kind of blend it up onto the outer edge of the upper brow. Okay, almost. Too much. Okay. Oh my god, kitties. That's stinky. Don't be a brat. Okay. So that are my colors. Colors, my highlight. Now, for the contrast. Oh, and slight disclaimer about the Adam Tech mica powders. They're not really advertised as straight out cosmetics. They're meant to be mixed in with cosmetics or bath bombs or what have you. They're not Like if you go and you read the item description, it's not gonna call them eyeshadows or anything like that. It's mica powder. It is a it's absolutely safe to use them. It's much better for your skin and the environment than like plastic glitter or something like that. But it's not what you're gonna see in the item description if you go looking for it. By the way, this is totally legal where I live. Disclaimer. Alright. Oh my god, I'm dying here. Well then. Serves me right. And as you'll notice, I actually use 2 different eyeliners. This is my L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner. But I like using a solid liner for the inside of my lower lids. Because I don't know if you've ever tried to use a liquid liner on the inside of the lid like this, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work and it doesn't stay. So I like to use a pencil, and this one goes on incredibly smoothly. And the other nice thing about this, I don't know if this is like something that they did intentionally, but once you apply this, the smoldering stuff, and once you apply it to the inside of the lid, as you can see, I do both about half of the top and I do the bottom all the way across. But then once you start like blinking and you start and like this will kind of, it doesn't run and give you like raccoon eyes or anything like that, but it does start to give you more of like the smoky appearance. Like it just kind of, like I don't want to say it's like bleeding or running or anything, but it just kind of spreads, and like not in a bad way. It just kind of, it takes over in the place where you put it. Just gets a little more intense, I guess. All right. So now, mascara. Oh, and I recently switched over the stuff. It's Maybelline Great Lash. I had been using what was the other one called? It was also Maybelline. Yeah, Mega Plush Volume Express. And so I did like this a lot, and it did a little bit better at spreading the lashes than the stuff that I'm currently using, the Great Lash. But this, the shape of the brush allows you to get those tiny little ones right in the corner of the eye. And, you know, it makes them all look so much darker and thicker. So sometimes I'll have to go over it an extra time to get the same effect that I used to get with the Mega Plush. But I actually prefer this stuff, and it's really cheap too, which is always nice. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get good makeup. And in fact, if you are spending an arm and a leg on your cosmetics, I'm sorry, but you're doing something wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, this is not me condoning you buying all your makeup from something like Wish, where you have no idea what's in it, no idea where it's coming from, no idea about what safety regulations that the product has to go through or what have you. So I mean, obviously, like learn what's in your makeup and get stuff that's not going to make you sick. But you also don't have to pay crazy, ridiculous amounts just to get a strong pigment. For example, one of my favorite brands, aside from the Adam Tech, Carity. When I bought this, I got it off of Amazon for, I don't know, like 20 bucks, 22, something like that. And I love this stuff. And you can see if I just pick random one, that's how strong these pigments are. And they're all like that. I've put this stuff on before and then just not washed my face for 2 days, and my makeup still looks fine 2 days later. Like it's a pretty amazing brand. I mean, you get that many colors with that strong of a pigment for 20 something bucks. The heck, kitty? That's creepy. But no, I don't want much goosebumps. Let's see. Alright. And ta-da! That is my mascara. And so, apparently my pet has posted in the chat. That's cute. But yeah, if anybody's watching, if you want to go click on the little robo pet thing down below the video. Alright, last but not least, liquid eyeliner. This is Maybelline Master Precise All Day. Basically, I love using liquid liners that have this kind of tip on them. It used to be called like Stiletto for a long time. They keep changing the name. Right now it's Master Precise All Day. As you can see, it's not so much that I use the tip to draw. Here's the side. I need to get a better mirror because like I'm looking and there's a delay on the feed here, and so I finished drawing on the line. I look up and realize that you guys couldn't see anything that I was actually doing because the mirror was right in front of my face. So anyway, let's see if I can fix it on this side so you can actually see. So yeah, like I was saying before, I don't really use the tip to apply as much as I use the side, because the side is going to give me a straighter line and it's going to cover more at once, so it'll actually help me do this faster and more accurately. And make sure they're fairly even. Good. Okay. Get that one back. Alright. And remember, if you are a normal human, your eyes are going to be slightly different shapes. And so what you have to do sometimes is you have to kind of work around the differences and make them look like they're the same. Alright, y'all. So that's my morning makeup. And I'm going to cut this stream out. I'm going to change some details on my channel. And I'm about to start streaming again, playing Psychonauts. So, catch you on the flip side. If I can find my, here it is, stop streaming button.